I'm on the mound in Moundsville. I'm not sure exactly how high, but I'm above rooftops. I'm above places that are 6 feet, 6 stories tall. This mound was built by the Adena people, obviously pre-contact Native Americans that lived in this area. There used to be hundreds of these mounds, which is why it's called Moundsville. This mound has a museum in the bottom of it. I was so interested. I really wanted to come here when I was researching, just different places along the Ohio River. So the museum is really great, and it's got the history of the people that were here from the prehistoric times, basically 1200. So talk about the times when, Odysseus and Agamemnon were sailing across the Aegean Sea to attack Troy, basically. People sort of getting to this area, which was also a time of climate change. It was getting warmer, and the big animals that people would hunt were dying off. And that necessitated a change to hunting smaller game like deer and rabbits, and also to, because of the warming weather, the ability to sort of gather more, berries and seeds like that, and also shellfish and things like that along the shores. And the varied diets and the change to farming led to a more diversified society where people have different tasks and population growth. Kind of skip forward to the period maybe just before European contact. There's no evidence that Europeans made their way here, but by 1550 there's remnants of like glass and things like that must have been traded along to people on the eastern seaboard. So the Europeans didn't get here, but their goods came here. And by the time Europeans did get to this area, it was almost totally abandoned. The Adena people seem to have been wiped out by European diseases and absorbed into other cultures. And this area then formed like a hunting ground for the Shawnees and the Iroquois, and I believe the Delaware. And it was almost like a buffer zone between these different peoples there, so that they could kind of like share this area and not attack each other. When the Europeans found all of these mounds, they couldn't believe that Native American culture, could have built these structures. And so there was lots of speculation that this was like either Vikings or the lost tribes of Israel or something got over here and built these, and then succumbed to the more warlike, Native Americans. But that's not true. So this is Moundsville, and what a great view. You could come here and you just go into the museum. It's absolutely free. And then you can climb to the top of this mound, which is a burial mound. And, you can kind of appreciate the fact that there were people here 2,000 years ago, and their remains are underneath where I'm standing right now. So this is a grave site. And it is a very beautiful morning. I'm glad that I took the time to stay in Moundsville and come up and see this in person. Because when you see things in person, it's so much better than reading them in a book.